Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, and today I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it happened. We reached the end, and by the end, I mean we reached the point where the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection basically became unscalpable. I am absolutely delighted, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely delighted. You see, when we had the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection, we never got to this point. The Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection, I'm extremely lucky that somebody very, very nice was able to get one at retail and sell it to me for retail and shipping, and it got shipped over from somewhere else in Europe, and I'm aware how lucky I am that a very lovely person hooked me up with one, because, believe me, I tried to buy one in the UK. I tried very hard. I failed, so I had to have some help from somebody abroad, but it worked, and it was lovely. But I was one of the lucky ones, and I had to really jump through hoops. So when the Ultra Premium Collection Charizard was revealed, everyone was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that. And for a while, that's exactly what the deal was. For a while, the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection was borderline impossible to find. Pre-orders were extremely awkward, and things were getting bad. And then they just kept coming. And then they just kept coming. And then they just kept coming. And I don't believe we're actually done yet. Now, as it stands at the moment, I'm just going on to Target now. And I can add, today, I can add an Ultra Premium Collection Charizard to my basket. And you can see I've done it on the screen here. I can do that at Target over in the... Now, I'm not in the US, incidentally. I'm not US-based, but I know a bunch of you are. In fact, fun little side note for you, more than half of the people that watch my videos are based in the US. I know this. I've got geographical stats. So for those of you that are in the US and haven't picked one up but do want to, Target's got them in stock right now. And the thing is, I mean, I saved a Facebook post 2 days ago saying that the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection is still available for $120 at Target. And I saved this because I figured, well, you know what? It's probably going to be out of stock by the time I come around to making this video, because unfortunately I had a few other videos I had to queue up and make first. So I figured I'd save this so I can show you, look, there was a time when it was in stock for a while. Now it turns out I've actually got round to making this video, and it's still in stock in Target 2 days later. And that means that people coming around trying to scalp this product, trying to buy this product and sell it on at a greater amount of money than they bought it for, they're failing, ladies and gentlemen. They are failing hard. And I'm sorry, I am enjoying this. And I am going to keep enjoying this because you know what? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, I follow this stuff on Facebook all the time. It's kind of what I do. It's part of my job, weirdly enough. So you end up seeing posts like this. It's a for sale post for the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. And what do we find? They're selling it for $135. Well, hang on a second. We'll see, I hear you shout. $135? That's more than $120 retail. And yes, you're right, it is. However, that is including shipping to the continental USA, and also that is including the PayPal goods and services. So the person selling these for $135 has got to pay shipping, and they've got to pay the PayPal goods and services. And of course, if you're buying here, you're not paying tax, which you would be a lot of the time when you're buying in the US. And actually, you're basically getting this for retail or below. And don't get me wrong, I know that a bunch of people doing this have actually bought at wholesale prices. So they haven't actually paid $120 and selling it for less. They've paid a little bit less. But still, it's showing that people aren't able to scalp this. People aren't able to come along and buy these up and end up charging you significantly more than they paid for it. Which is a really big deal, because that is exactly what happened. Exactly what happened with the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection. And in fact, if we go and have a look at the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection on eBay right now, it's, the top 3 listings as I look are $345, $320, but that's from Australia, and $400. Now, that's kind of a little bit of a cross-section. It is probably a $3 to a $350 box, bearing in mind that it launched at $120. It launched, I'm pretty sure at least, at the same price as the Charizard box, and that's not coming down, incidentally, not in any meaningful way. That box has been and gone. It's not being reprinted, so the chance to bring down the price of that has unfortunately gone. But if we look at the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection, there are listings here. There's 3 on here, right? 135, 140, 133, all in a row. And yes, I am fully aware that these are more than 120, which is the retail, but they're offering, well, at least the top one, free shipping. And the person selling these is losing 10% of the fee the price to eBay fees. And basically, we are here a couple of weeks after the release of this box, and it's still here. And it's still available on Target. Now, it might not be by the time you watch this video. I don't know when it's being uploaded. But my point is, it's been on Target for days. And remember, there's supposed to be that second wave coming. I told you guys that you probably weren't going to be walking into shops and finding it on the shelf. And my reason for saying that was extremely simple. This is, as the name would suggest, an ultra premium collection. And the thing about that is, it's a $120 box, which isn't made for your average Pokemon TCG fan. It's made for nerds like me. And when I say nerds like me, I mean that as a compliment. I mean your real hardcore Pokemon fans. You know, if my kids are a little bit older and they're like, hey, Dad, can we have some Pokemon cards? A 20 quid V-Box? Yes. 120 quid Charizard Ultra Premium Collection? Maybe for Christmas, maybe when you're a little bit older. I don't know. Although knowing me, I'd kind of buy it for them anyway because I'm obsessed with Pokemon. But my point is, it is not for your casual fans. The kids... And I'll be honest with you, and I've said this in many videos before, the reason the Pokemon TCG makes so much money is because of pester power from children going to buy individual packs here and there. They're not buying this. It is the nerds like me that are buying this product. So it was always going to be printed in lower numbers, and I did not believe that you were ever going to be able to just walk into a shop and buy this. And yet, I have seen posts from people who have literally walked into shops in the US and casually bought it. And I cannot tell you how wonderful that is to see, ladies and gentlemen, because you know what? I didn't expect that to happen. It's just beautiful. And I'm not saying that this is going to be available forever. And I'm not saying that the price is not going to jump back up. And I'm not saying that in 5 years' time it's not going to be a $400 or $500 product like the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection. I am saying that we are here about 2 weeks out from the release and it's just out there. And it's available. And I know it's easier to find in Target in the US than it is in the UK. We've seen some of the bigger stores like Chaos Cards, for instance, running lotteries to get the chance to buy one of these. Although, I do need to mention, right, I've said bad things about Chaos Cards when I disagree with what they're doing, so it's only fair to actually, now say nicer things when I agree. I love that Chaos Cards and other shops like this, I love that they're doing this as a lottery. And I think that's absolutely wonderful. Because now, it's not desperately rushing to try and be the first person on there while the website crashes because it's too gosh darned popular. No, it's just get your name down and we'll go from there. Is it perfect? No. No, it's not perfect. But in a world where you don't have enough to give out to everyone, this is better. And again, go back to the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection, and there were plenty of online stores who were charging well above RRP. in moves that I disagreed with greatly. And now, I'm just not seeing stores selling it above retail. And do you know why stores aren't selling it above retail? Because they can't, ladies and gentlemen. Because no one's going to buy it. And this is awesome and wonderful and brilliant. Now, it is worth, just as we finish off here, it is worth having a little bit of a look at the promo cards that come in the box, just to see what's going on with them, because they are the big draw, right? I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. And the answer is, yeah, they're still falling. They're still falling beautifully. Charizard V Max has fallen down to a $20 card, and you'll see that's very much on a downward trajectory. The Charizard V Star has fallen down to a $20 card and is very much on a downward trajectory. And the Charizard V has fallen down to an $18 card and is very much on a downward trajectory. And what this all comes together to tell us is basically that as it stands at the moment, and I'm not saying things won't change in the future, but I absolutely am saying that as it stands at the moment, this box is basically unscalpable. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. So yay! But now it's over to hear from you guys. I want to know your experiences. I want to know if you've been able to find this. I want to know anything you want to tell me. And, you know, just from me personally, at least for a while, this is probably going to be my last video about the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. It's a box that, content-wise, has done pretty well for me. The stories have kept coming, so I, for one, am going to miss this big orange lizard. But I want to know what you think, so go nuts in the comment section. But be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts where I answer all of your questions, join a Discord and chat with us, and get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Andrew Kincaid, who's been a supporter of ours for a little while now, and does seem to be a very lovely person. So thank you very much for the support, and thank you for being a very lovely person. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.